Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute. We'll make sure everything's coming through all right on our various streaming platforms. And then we'll get rolling. Looks like YouTube is good. Feel free to interact in the chat. That's coming through on Facebook and YouTube. All right. Facebook looks good as well, so we'll get rolling. What's up, Brent? What's up, John? Hey, Preston. Right. We got a good breakup tonight. 1966 Topps. Uh, Really fun set. It's pretty challenging to build if you never built it. So we'll do a quick rundown of how we do things. Um, got a few new participants. No, John, not this time. So as I do the rundown, I'll explain what John's talking about there in the chat with our free spot giveaway. So every spot gets a card, 598 cards in a 66 set. Um, Sold 597, gave one away. So feel free to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can enter all three platforms. So usually it's pretty simple. This time it was liking and commenting on Facebook and Instagram, or retweeting and replying on Twitter. So congrats to Chris Lehrman for winning that free spot, and Chris was on Facebook, I believe. But again, you can enter in all three ways, so feel free to do that. But there are over 300 entries on average per week now, so the odds are getting longer to win that free spot. So do make sure you enter in all three platforms just to make sure you get the most chances possible. All right, but every spot gets a card. So we've got however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. So 598 cards, 598 names. So we'll put our list of names into the randomizer, randomize it a preset number of times, and then we'll paste that randomized list of names right next to our checklist. So whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets Willie Mays. Whoever comes out spot number 50 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. Now, what we won't do is we won't read all 598 cards on the broadcast. I picked out a few dozen hits for us to go through live on the broadcast, and then as soon as we're done, I'll sort the list by participants, post that up on the site, get you a link. If you get my emails and you put your email in your checkout, you'll get an emailed link. Otherwise, make sure you check social media for those. So Matt, jumping the gun a little bit. So that preset number of times, 66 Topps. So somewhere between number 6 and number 9 will be how many times we randomize it. Third number in the chat will be the one we do. So give me a number between 6 and 9. Third number in the chat will be how many times we random this one. All right, so we got one number, 2, and 3. JJ giving us a number 8 for our third number. All right, 8 it is. Appreciate everybody throwing those numbers in. Randomize this 8 times, so it'll be that 8th time that sticks. Let's see, I don't think I've got a random window open yet. So if you don't know, we use random.org's list randomizer. All right, so we'll random this 8 times. Good luck, everybody. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is it. We've got James on top and Daniel Condor on bottom. All right, so we'll make this a little smaller so we don't see too much at once. Do want it a little bigger. Okay. So, Willie Mays goes to James Patton. SGC 4.5 on the Mays. It's a nice hit for you, James. Here's our design on the back on the 66s. So, you know, some people feel like 60s is kind of 66 is kind of the meh set of the 60s, but I like it. But you know, it doesn't have just huge rookie power. Palmer's a solid one. You got Sutton, so you got a couple of names, but no like huge names. So, but you do have incredibly difficult high numbers, which if you're a set builder and you like a challenge, 66 may just be the thing for you. And of course, plenty of star power all throughout the 60s. Pete Rose goes to William Parsons. Right. Mickey Mantle, SGC 3.5. Card number 50s, the next hit we'll look at. Goes to Jason Taylor. If we can get Mick to focus here. There we go. So there is the Mick. Nice clean example. All right. Card number 70. Daniel Brickner gets Yaz. He's enjoying himself, isn't he? Very photogenic. A couple of spots later, we got Tony Perez going to Stephen Huvane. Card number 90 is Luis Aparicio. Goes to Greg Ritzer. There you go, Greg. Sandy Koufax. Card number 100, Mark Oldenwelder. Ernie Banks coming in at 110 goes to Dan Cahan. There's that Palmer rookie, 126. Goes to Kelly Engel. Whitey Ford, 160. Oh, too far. Goes to James Patton. Nice second hit there for you, James. Mazeroski, jumping on up to 210. Now, while I scroll, I'll remind you, just because I don't read, a certain card doesn't mean it's not a hit. There are definitely some Hall of Famers I don't pull for one reason or another. There's some short printed high numbers that are worth far more than the price of admission that we may not show. So definitely check out every card you get. They've all got cool history. Maz goes to Daniel Brickner. Probably one of the best batting leaders cards there is, with Clemente, Aaron, and Mays. Goes to Ross Zeitz. Dodgers team card. Now the Dodgers lost in the World Series in 1966. Well, what is 38? Yeah. Goes to Matthew Downey. So there are your Dodgers. Fergie Jenkins, rookie. 254. Jeff DiMatteo. And then the Sutton rookie. It's 288. Goes to Preston Cantor. Nice little hit there for you, Preston. Roberto Clemente, who won the National League MVP in '66. Clemente comes in at card number 300. Goes to Trevor Kierkegaard. 3.5 here on the Clemente. I did see our free spot. So Chris, you snagged 296 Johnny Keane. So no big hit, but cool card from 1966 nonetheless. Speaking of MVP winners, Frank Robinson was your AL MVP. Card number 310. Goes to William Gerhardt. Bob Gibson. 320 goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Mentioned earlier, the Dodgers lost in the World Series. They lost to the Baltimore Orioles. Although I have forgotten what card number they are, so bear with me. 348. Mike Heffelfinger taking home the World Series champs. Of course, 67 starts with that card number 1 commemorating the champs. Roger Maris, 365. Goes to Alan Keys. Of course, Brooks Robinson holding down the hot corner for that Oriole team. Goes to Jason Shepard. And that's a 2 Ps and an ARD for Jason. Now, K-Line card 410 also goes to Jason Shepard. Double hits. Don Drysdale 430 goes to Joe Mordini. Tony Oliva 450 goes to Steve Bauman. Another fan favorite in the 66 set is your Hank Aaron. Card number 500. This one is an SGC3. Goes to Mike Dillon. Nice one, Mike. Now, as we roll into these high numbers, please remember, lots of these, may not be the biggest names, but I've pulled several of the short prints that are tougher, so they do carry a decent value. Wilhelm 410 goes to Cully Scarborough. We got the Giants rookie stars. Let's see, they are 524, this one is. Goes to Michael Swafford. Gary Bell, high number, goes to Greg Ritzer. Twins is particularly challenging. Goes to Aaron Duff. The Twins lost to the Orioles in the ALCS. Jesse Gonder goes to Phil Mason. Again, tough high number. Of course, it's always fun when tough high numbers turn out to be Hall of Famers, like Robin Roberts here. Goes to Craig Zimprich. Willie Davis goes to Kevin Polzin. And if you guys who are hitting these high numbers, aren't interested in set building, shoot me a message. I got a guy who is building the set, and he's looking for some of these high numbers. So, I can put you in touch with somebody who would love to snag a few of these. Denny McClain goes to Kevin Polzin. Second high number there for you, Kevin. Horace Clark goes to Barton Durham. $550. Willie McCovey goes to Brent Combs. Awesome, Bart. Jimmy Pearsall. 565 here. Goes to Randy Jones. And then Dick Hauser goes to Jason Taylor. Billy Williams, 580. Goes to Chris Pelfrey. And then 583, Tigers team card. Goes to Brian Yacker. Scouron, 590. Goes to Michael Newman. Now your NL Rookie Stars number 591 is a thorn in the side of the set builder. Grant Jackson, Bart Shirley, still Brian Hoffman. Really tough card. So nice hit, Brian. Gaylord Perry, last card in the break, goes to Daniel Conder. So congrats to everybody who hit it big. Condolences to those of you who didn't. I'll get this list sorted and posted up here shortly so you can go ahead and check off your own personal checklist for what you've got in your collection. And I will work on getting these sorted and shipped out over the next couple of days. Appreciate everybody. Up next, we've got a multi-sport mixer break. So you want to know what's in it? Well, so do I. I know there's going to be a Ryan rookie. I know there's going to be a Kareem rookie. Um, and we'll have some 80s and 90s rookies. We'll have some. I don't know if we'll go into the 50s or not, but we got a couple of 60s rookies in there. Probably throw some 70s into the mix. We've got some football we'll throw in the mix. So probably just the main three sports. Sorry for you hockey fans, but it should be good fun. So working on getting that all sorted out still. I think I've got about 50 cards in my list right now, so I got to get some more variety in it, and I'll post more details on that before the break goes live on Friday, so you can have a chance to evaluate whether or not you want to buy in. But thanks again, everybody. Hope you've had a great weekend. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. This is Burl, signing off.